Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson was Prince. Like, they all folded under a certain amount of pressure. And we all in the community just irresponsibly watched them like, oh, Michael lose me. Oh, look at Prince, he's talking about chemtrails. And then they're gone. And it's on to the next.
But in that sense, though, for those artists that you name, isn't that who you keep around you? To keep you...
Yeah.
Because this is my whole thing. I'm not saying... I'm not saying what losing the mother got to be tough, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wouldn't know what to do neither, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure the people that I keep around me somehow, some way, are somehow talking to me, or somehow, either way, it's still on me. It's still on me to get through it, to deal with it. But I feel like the people you keep around you is going to somewhat help you. Someone around Kanye, I feel like whoever it is isn't advising him.
I mean, he said he can't trust nobody.
Sure.
Well, and that's an issue, because if you feel like that, then you technically on your own. You know what I'm saying?
But it's lonely at the top.
That's why
Would you agree that? Is it lonely at the top? Is that lonely at the top? So I can't trust nobody when you get that. When you get to a certain height, you can't trust even your closest.
I mean, I don't. It depends on it's your circle of folks. Because we have Kanye, who's out there on his own, who's, you know, could be on the bubble. But then if you're gonna look at the top and look and switch to somebody, look at LeBron. LeBron has a team around him that's building his empire while he's still. So you can't say that it comes down to your team, and you got to find some way. And I don't have the answer, but you got to find some way.
I agree
to somewhat say.
But LeBron, to me, he's still young. He still got time.
LeBron is at the top right now. LeBron, you say if the statement is it's lonely at the top, LeBron is the top.
He's peaking right now.
No, he's not peaking. LeBron is the standard right now. Like in real talk, I mean, I know there's Steph Curry and all that,
agreed.
But 15 years in the league, LeBron is at the top. And if you look at how his team is built to tend to his affairs, to keep him focused while, hey, just focus on basketball. We'll build your empire. All of these TV shows, everything, all the community outreach, his team around him is strong. I think that's the issue with Kanye. He does have a strong team to keep him grounded and focused.
He don't have a strong team. He don't.
So I don't know him. I don't know his people.
That's perfectly.
I'm speaking to the man's point because he's making a valid point. You gotta balance it off. When I look at LeBron, I'm like, hold on. This can be done. As opposed to the majority of NBA players who, after they retire within 5 years, and NBA and football players within 5 years, they're broke, or they're look at Joe Smith. He was #1 in '95. This dude has $3,000 to his name, and they're trying to build a TV show for him.
Right.
But I'm telling you, your team, your investments, where your money goes, all that is a part of building who you are and being able to get that bubble around you to keep you stable and grounded while you're going through and dealing with all the pressure.
I think there's an element to that, but I think when you're on that level, because all of them were at a peak. Michael Jackson was at a peak. Martin Lawrence was at a peak. Dave Chappelle was at a peak. But the stress of what they're under and how they deal with it mentally, or what it can do to you mentally, is causing an effect to our people on that level. And this one, Kanye happened to act it out in a certain manner. Martin Lawrence was running down the street with a gun. Yeah. Chappelle, Michael Jackson, like you name it. Like this is not new to Kanye. It's just Kanye made a careless remark while he wasn't in the best frame of mind. And again, it brings us back to the black community and how we deal and embrace our mental illness in our community. We can't keep looking side-eye and trying to avoid that conversation. And so we're seeing it from on high. And I mean, just the masses of our people, we are under trauma here. And that and Kanye started the conversation.
He started the conversation.
And we beating them up. Because we don't deal with mental illness.
I mean, that's the realest thing I can. That was my recant, like that was my recant, like That's why I quote Kanye. Touché, so. Hey man.
I just knew something was wrong because everybody was on the finger, and I don't like to just follow the actual.
What happened? He said. I hear you.
I was just saying, I knew something was wrong because everybody was pointing the finger at him. So everybody is giving him that finger, you know what I'm saying, pointing. People making fun of him, you know what I'm saying, jokes and everything, all of that nonsense. So That's how, and I don't really like to follow everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I try to look at it differently. Like man, everybody making a joke of this man. Everybody is that. Every comedian on Instagram, all the social media you see, making a joke of this one particular person. So I knew I already knew something about it.
I mean, look, I come back to what I was talking to Kevin about. I'm assuming everybody here did. Did y'all listen to the entire interview?
Yeah.
Both him and the one with
Charlamagne. I did.
Like, if you listen to take out the comment about the slavery and him being in
Yes, yes.
If you listen to the entire interview, what he's talking about, in essence, does have merit. It does.
And I'm not editing that out because I said that.
What he's saying does have merit, and what he's saying does hold weight, and what he's saying is something that, as a community, we can aspire to. Yes, we need to destigmatize mental illness. We need to destigmatize talking about it, reaching out and getting help, and being looked at as you're crazy or that's what white folks do. We don't got the money. No, it needs to be dealt with. But if you move past that and instead of looking at the trees, take a step back and look at the forest. What he's saying does bear a lot of truth to it. We need, as a mentality, we do need to learn how to love and love on another level. We need to love each other. We need to love ourselves. We need to see what, and I'll just put it to what I see, why I agree with him. In our community, we're missing two things. I mean, especially when we're talking to the youth. We're missing empathy, we're missing sacrifice, right? Those are two things in our community that we're missing. And because of that, we can do all kind of barbarisms to ourselves because we don't see, when I look at this man here, I see another black man. That could be me, that could be my son, that could be my father. When somebody else looks at him, this is a dude that's in my way, whether it's for drugs, whether it's for the next job, whether it's for that woman that I want, whether it's for that house I'm trying to buy. Instead of seeing that man as an obstacle, you see him as a human being, and when you start to put yourself on that same level, then you start to realize, you know what? There's no way I can do this to that man because it's like doing it to myself.
Right.
Or to my family member. So, that's what Kanye, when reading it, listening to the interview, Kanye is saying, we need to learn how to love better. We need to learn how to love on a universal level as opposed to just black man, just white man, just Jew, just Gentile, just Muslim, whatever. It's like, I think one of the most poignant things he said, and we can blame this on the mental illness, we can. There was a picture of Pac and Lenin on the TMZ wall, and he said to them, he's like, somebody asked him, he's like, I got a picture of Pac and Lenin up there. He's like, and they say, are you willing to be the third? He said, I don't want to be the third, but I'm willing to be the third. So those are people that were so passionate, they, for whatever reason they died or they were killed. He's like, what he's saying in his mind is, I'm willing to make that sacrifice for the greater good.
Yeah.
And how can you be mad
How
at
do you
that?
take it? I agree with you. And
So,
he drops you. I agree with you.
I don't agree with his methodology. I'm gonna just keep saying it because
Right.
I don't agree with him how he's trying to get there.
It wasn't the best.
But if I take my feelings out of it and take a step back and look at where he's trying to go to, I can see where the validity in what he's saying is. I can rudimentarily support what he's saying. Definitely don't rock with that slavery stigma. No, that's madness.
Word. So, hey man. Yeah, so that wraps up that one right there. And I put this one out, man. Kanye West and whatnot. So look, that's Rap About TV, man. Thank you everybody for the participation. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Unless you had your take with some shit on Bill Cosby.
Good word.
I said, unless you had your take on Bill Cosby, I know you missed it.
Y'all discuss Bill Cosby? I don't know what context I said.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Pete don't think he did it.
Bill Cosby. Let's see how we do.
Pete think.
What to say?
Y'all not right.
That ain't mental illness.
That's a mental illness too. That nigga sick.
He ain't sick. He ain't sick.
Who, Bill Cosby?
No, he ain't sick.
I'm just saying, like
That dude is
like a serial killer. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a sick person. Like you ain't gonna say
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. There's two sides to every story. Go ahead. Man.
And there's two sides.
Hold on, there's two sides to every story, but here's the deal. And somebody said this, and I thought it was very poignant. The problem with Bill Cosby is that everybody thought Bill Cosby was Cliff Huxtable. Everybody thought
true.
Bill Cosby. They didn't take it as
That's how he
he's a.
portrayed himself, though.
That's
It's- I mean-
acting out of.
No. It's not he was acting. No, he wasn't. He was being Bill Cosby, but we never, nobody not got to know Bill Cosby.
Right.
We got to know Cliff Huxtable. We got to know the dude from I Spy. We got to know Fat Album. We got to know what he put out there. There's two sides. And when I say there's two sides of the story, there's two sides to every person. You got a good side. You got a bad side. When he's off camera, he indulged in that side. Everybody likes sex. Everybody likes, like everybody admit. Everybody essentially is hedonistic. Hedonistic is a person that seeks pleasure, right? And if you seek pleasure, how you go about it may not agree with everybody else. How you went about it was popping pills to women, and I don't think all those women are right. I don't think the number is as high as it is. But for even if it's 2 or 3 or 1,
You did.
you dead wrong for it. You know what I'm saying? You dead. Like I said, if you try to empathize.
Whatever they said about you.
If you try to empathize, it's 2 or 3 or 1. You're like, oh, no, that's just one. What if that one was your mom? What if that one was your sister? You start to look at things differently when you start really personalizing the lens you're looking through.
That's what I was saying. Remember that time we were talking about it? He did.
He did. I mean, you can't have 60 women come out.
He asked,
He probably didn't do it, but I wouldn't say that he just like, I don't think that he forced. I feel like it was consensual. I feel like everything that happened was consensual. I don't feel like
Even if I give him 10 women, you understand? If 10, even 50, let's give him 30 women that was consensual. Hold on, let's give him 30 women. There's still 30 other women that was like, nah, Snake, you did something. And it's not just him. If you look at the culture, just the culture in general of Hollywood, that's what they did. Even up to now. Imagine you a woman, you a man, you have unlimited power. That's what's going on. You don't understand that level. These people in the industries have unlimited power.
like Harvey Weinstein,
Harvey Weinstein,
Charlie Rose.
all these folks. They be like, yo, either you take care of me right now or you not in this movie. What you gonna do as a young star?
But Bill Cosby didn't say.
He didn't say that. He said something in the house.
They willingly came on.
You know what I'm saying? So there is some level of contrition in there.